Hello and welcome to I Am Geek, and this is episode 82, and I'm coming to you live from Tennessee. Well, it's live right now. It won't be live for
Not
you.
live. You're alive.
I'm live
You're alive.
in Tennessee.
Well, I guess it depends on when you're listening to this too. You might be live now and you're listening to it, but
you're an hour. You're an hour ahead.
Years and years.
Yeah,
years and years in the
like
future,
in like
you might not be
2042 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, this is unearthed on the dark web, and
we would be on the dark web.
68. Yeah.
I'm in cold Tennessee, not in Texas where it's nice and warm. I mean, the first day we got here is snowing. Come on.
Yeah, it's like in the 70s here today. That was nice.
It is in Memphis as well. It's not all of Tennessee is cold right now.
Well, where
nice
I'm
and
at,
warm today.
I can't tell you my exact location because I don't want the fans beating down the door.
Well, wouldn't be a bad thing.
No, it wouldn't. Come on over.
We might have some listeners out your way.
We should,
Yeah,
because we know a bunch of people around here.
yeah.
Up here in the holler.
The Boondocks.
No, I was there. I was in the Boondocks for Thanksgiving. I was in backwoods Alabama for Thanksgiving.
We love you, Alabama.
Yeah, we love you. But I was like way out in the country, like way from
Nobody
everything.
goes there.
Like you go outside at nighttime and it's just dark. Like there's no street lights, there's nothing. It's just dark.
Nice.
Most people are blue.
Well, no?
Because
What?
this is the inbreeding.
Oh, come on. No.
We love you, Alabama.
My wife is from Alabama.
Well,
Our listeners we got listeners from Alabama. Ignore Chris. He's gonna he always says this stuff, and then after, you guys don't know this part, the listeners. He always says stuff, and then afterwards, like, can you delete that part? Can you edit that part out?
nah.
No,
I only did that once.
And why would they be blue? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, you heard the blue mountain people? They are.
That's a
they're
location.
Skin.
Blue Mountain is a location.
Well, they're Blue Mountain. I gotta look it up now. They're Blue Mountain people.
I think you're thinking of James Cameron's Avatar.
Those people were blue. And possibly inbred. So, yeah.
Well, there's tails involved.
You never know.
You never know.
Yeah, why do they have tails?
The blue-skinned people of Kentucky.
Well, that's
That's Kentucky.
That's far away from.
That's Kentucky. So I'm sorry, Alabama. It's Kentucky that have.
There we go.
People.
So now we've offended 2 states.
That's where the Blue Man Group came from.
No, that's Las
They're
Vegas.
from Kentucky. Well, they're originally from Kentucky, and they lived in Alabama for a little bit, and then migrated out to Las Vegas.
Comedy gold.
Just the facts here, folks.
This is
Yep.
I Am Geek episode 82. We offend everybody part
20.
20. Oh, Chris is talking to somebody off camera. Just in. We got a news story.
My people are checking in with me.
Oh.
But no, we're good.
Okay.
They confirmed that, yes, Kentucky blue people. Yeah.
Gosh. Wow. Anyway, so I'm in Tennessee. I had a good Thanksgiving. We had food. I slept in an RV.
How was the RV?
The RV was good. I mean, it was nice. The water pump thing was messed up. And by the last day when I'm cleaning it out, I smell something. I'm like, what is that smell? And I go in, and the bathtub which we didn't use, was full of brown water.
Oh,
Nice.
clean out the septic.
Well, we filled it up, I guess. I don't know. Well, because the house, her grandparents' house, like while we were there, the septic tank got messed up, and it was backed up and stopped up, and was running into the yard,
Just
which
put
is
a little-
nasty.
Put a stick of dynamite in there.
I know. I said
dislodge it.
I tried to tell them my dynamite story, and they just looked at me like, "We don't want to hear your story." So I was like, "Okay."
I'm gonna go back to the camper now.
Yeah, go back to the RV. All right, yeah, there we go. Hopefully Jennifer's not listening. Here. I did try to tell the story, and they looked at me like, "Yeah, we don't want to hear this." I was like, "Okay." So it was fine. It was good. We went on a Christmas train to the North Pole.
Wow.
Quotation marks.
The North Pole?
In the middle of Alabama.
Oh.
In the woods.
That's a long train.
It was like you're on this train and it's
Yeah.
dark. And then all of a sudden you see like Christmas lights.
Yeah.
And like those you think, oh, wait a second, there's like am I at Walmart or am I going to North Pole? Because you see like you go to Walmart and they have all those blow up Christmas signs over top.
Yeah.
It was just like lines of those on each side of the train. So it was like, oh look, it's all the blow up things from Walmart. That's where they come from, the North Pole, I guess.
Yep.
That was the North
Did they
Pole.
have the one of? Did they have the one of Will Ferrell dressed in his elf costume?
No.
They should have had that.
It was just like dogs and polar bears and snowmen, and they had a big Christmas tree that Santa and Mrs. Claus stood by and waved at you. See, I always thought you go on these things and you get off the train and you're in like
Nope.
Santa's village. No. You sit on the train, they wave, they come on, and you wait for them to go through the entire train. And we were in the very last car, so we just sat there. But we did have some elves come through. JoJo came through. She was very nice. JoJo. Shout out to JoJo. She was very nice. Great with the kids.
JoJo.
Spent a lot of time with them.
Elf.
Good elf.
Well, you can't really get off the train unless you have your passport with you, because technically, I think
That's-
the North Pole
that's
is like
true.
Santa's shop,
And I was
which
like,
is its own country.
and I was sitting like, where's Tom Hanks? Because I was, promised Tom Hanks, and Tom Hanks did not show up. I promised myself Tom Hanks would be there.
Okay.
He wasn't there.
Well, you would know, like, because he would have been in CG.
Yeah, and I
He could've
thought
been
I
anybody.
was waiting for the hot chocolate song and everything. And no, there's this guys with little chef hats that came out with cookie bags and like the lunchroom cartons of chocolate milk
Oh.
with the straw in it.
No.
That's really bad.
It
So
was like there wasn't even hot chocolate.
we've done the train twice in Grenada, Mississippi, and the first one we did it during the day. We thought, oh, it might be kind of fun. We get it done during the day and go do other stuff. And it was Polar Express. Like they had all this stuff themed Polar Express. They had people on the train dressed up like people on the movie, and they sang and brought hot chocolate. It was okay. Tom Hanks wasn't there, but it was okay. But the bad part was you're kind of going through this armpit of America type place in Mississippi.
Now we've offended 3 states tonight.
But it was so bad. Like there was trash on the sides of the railroad, and like these houses all torn down, all this stuff, messed up. And you get to this place where Santa is out in this field, and there's this makeshift like Santa town kind of thing that's made out of some kind of material, and it's the windows are blacked out with black plastic or something. And you go past it a little bit, and where you can't really see it from where you're sitting, and then you start going back the other way, and you realize he's not out there anymore. Oh, where is he? He gets on the train, I guess, and then he shows up and he takes pictures with each kid, gives them a bell, and they do the whole thing with the Christmas whatever. So then you go back, and the town that you start in and end up in it's nice. It's like a nice little old style downtown square, and they've got all this stuff, and it's nice there. But the Christmas or Santa's North Pole was, it's like, oh gosh, this is so bad. but the kids all are into it, but they're singing the songs and going up and down the aisles and having fun. So it was fun for that part of it.
That sounds better than the one, because on ours they had a storyteller.
Yeah.
But the storyteller was on the first car,
Yeah.
and it was pumped through the speakers, and the speakers weren't very loud. So it was, I guess, a man and a woman, because they would sing songs and stuff, but you would just hear them on the speakers, and that was it. So they weren't like dancing down the aisles.
So then the second one we did last year, we went with some other people, and we all wore ugly sweaters. And the first year we wore pajamas, so it was kind of fun. But this year was ugly sweaters, and or last year rather. And they had this thing that was called Train to Christmastown, and it was this book that I've never heard of in my life, but they read the story to you, and they had these songs, and the people are singing it like you're supposed to know it, and you're saying, what is going on? And these characters walk through. I feel like I told this to you last year, but these characters walk through the train, and they look like normal people, and you're like, who are these people? And she's kind of waving, and she's got like this satchel, and
yeah, I think maybe it was this last episode.
Yeah. There was a squirrel. I did tell a little bit about it. There was a squirrel that came through the trailer or the train, and like all these weird characters. It was so strange. But then the same thing, you go all the way down to this weird looking Christmas town or whatever, and Santa gets on and gives everybody a bell once again, and gets picture, and you get hot chocolate and cookies again, and it's over. But it was nighttime that time, so it looked a lot better.
That's good.
You couldn't tell as much, how bad things were on the side. But I think they gave a bell. They may not have done the bell this time, but they did the first time, and the bell, had the little, could jingle and all that, and it had a little ribbon on it.
Could you hear it? Did you hear the bell?
I personally couldn't hear the bell, but everybody else. They did. I was like, "What?
You don't believe?
You don't believe?" They handed out Christmas ornaments, like just that said the name of the train.
Yeah.
And so we have 6 of these Christmas ornaments with this train on it. I'm like, really?
Yeah, we bought the first time when it was the Polar Express. We bought the conductor hat. We have it somewhere here, and a pocket watch. And spent so much money. Last year we just bought like this Lego thing that they had there that was like a train that you could build. But man, they had this whole store just dedicated to that. And I don't know if there's anything else that is in there normally, but they had all these books and things you could buy in there. So, and this last year they had, even though it was a different theme, they still had the Polar Express stuff there. They're like, we couldn't get rid of it last year, so we'll sell it this year too.
To me, it sounds like they had the rights to the Polar Express, and like last minute they lost it. So like, we need another story, and like someone just sat down and wrote something real quick.
And there's a squirrel, see, and the squirrel gets the nuts.
Yeah, it was strange. I remember looking at the website, and they were talking about how the story, and it's like, oh, be familiar with the story before you ride. It'll make it so much better. Because nobody's ever heard of it. It's odd, but. I think it's that again this year at ours. I'm sure, but
we'll go have fun.
We've got other things we're going to do this year, so we're going to skip this year. But we're going to see Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on stage.
Oh, they just bring him out on stage. You see him, and then they cart him back off.
They are
chains
reenacting the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer claymation movie or whatever that was. So
that's going to be a long show, because claymation, like if they're going to reenact it on stage, like they move.
It takes a while.
People.
Oh,
so they're moving people one frame.
Jeez, y'all are.
So it's like a live action version.
It's a live action. Yeah.
Oh,
it's not animated.
Oh, live action.
Wonder who does that. Who would take a classic, great, just perfect animation that just like no flaws whatsoever, that you love, everyone just cherishes so much. Who would take that and make it live action, but not necessarily live action?
There were air quotes
CG there. Animation. It's not really live action, even though they're saying it's live action. Really, it's animation still. And take that to make money based on just releasing the same thing again.
Like,
who would do that?
Do they have to redo? Do you think they have to redo the audio in that movie, or do they just like?
Well, they got. We're talking about the Lion King.
We're talking about the Lion King. Yeah.
We're talking about Pocahontas.
Well, they got. I mean,
they got James Earl Jones.
They even got James Earl Jones.
But all the rest are different, I think. Cast.
All the rest are different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still.
I thought originally when they said they were going to do live action that all the background was going to be like real locations, and then they were going to animate the animals. But no, like everything is CGI. Isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
So why?
Pretty sure.
How could they get away with this? I'm calling a lawyer.
I mean, think about like the be our guest. What is the be our guest? Beauty and the Beast. Sorry, Beauty and the Beast. That's supposed to be live action. How much of that was really real?
Well, I mean, Emma Watson.
It had a person, and was actually the backgrounds, like the actual castle they were in, was any of that? I mean, some of it had to be.
Well, they built some sets, and it only went so far.
Yeah,
and then it went to see. But it was like they had actual people. The thing, I mean, you can't really do Lion King live action.
No, not
why not? I mean, you could try.
Yeah,
it's gonna take 2 years to film one scene.
We need like 100 Zazus.
Just hold
Simba keeps eating him.
Up or the lion up in the air. Come on, monkey.
Why would this that dude not hold it up? It's just tossing it over.
Yeah, I just don't get why. I mean, I get it. They just want to make money, and they don't have any original ideas.
You know what they could have done though, and it wouldn't have surprised me if somebody did it. Was that they remade the movie as a modern day? Because isn't that what the Robin Hood movie is? But it's modern day, and it's like people, and it's remade the Lion King. It's the same story, but
the Robin Hood movie. What do you mean?
No, that's Hamlet. That's Hamlet, basically.
Yeah.
In modern day.
Isn't there a Robin Hood something or other?
There is a Robin Hood
movie coming out, but it's not modern day. It's not modern day.
Oh, it's not? Okay, I thought it was. Okay. Anyways, you know what I'm saying.
Unless it's like, it could be modern day at a Renaissance fair. Maybe that's what it is.
I could have sworn it looked like they're, okay. Whatever.
Well, yeah, it doesn't look like it's in the past. It looks more modern than...
Kind of like, what was the Knight's Tale? How they, it was not modern day, but it's like they had the modern music and the lingo was all modern for the most part.
Yeah. Sherlock Holmes.
But yeah, he's got like a nice jacket. It's like, how do you have this nice jacket?
Nice jacket
and nicely formed beard in the Renaissance medieval times? These people, yeah.
They could have nice things back then.
No, they can't.
No, they can't.
There are no sewing machines.
Everything was terrible in the past. Everything was horrible.
Wow.
Now we've offended the past.
You're gonna come back to haunt us.
Take that, history.
Exactly.
So I'm guessing everybody here isn't a big fan of the Lion King remake.
Hey, it looks nice, but I mean,
just quit calling it live action. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
it's the same story, right? They're basically doing. I hope it's like shot for shot. I want it to literally be shot for shot. You could start the two movies at the same time, and the same exact thing would happen all the way through it. That would be hilarious.
It'll probably be the same
and
thing.
Then
I
want it to be shot for shot, start and end at the same time, and then I want it to win an Oscar.
Oh, it will.
For like best director. Best director. I can't believe how did he do this? It's amazing.
A great movie.
They're tired of having their stuff in the animated category. We're like, we have to have it in the main category. Let's make it live action.
The sad thing is those people that pick the winners have probably never seen The Lion King, the original. And they'll be like, oh, this is a masterpiece. Can you believe this? Oh man! So did you guys have
the stage show? That was nice.
I saw I haven't seen the stage show. I saw the show at Disney World at the Animal Kingdom. That's a fun show. Festival of the Lion King. Yes, that's a fun show.
That would be called.
Yes,
That would be called.
Festival of the Lion King.
That's
Yeah. But anyways, did you guys have a good Black Friday? How was your Black Friday? Or actually, Black Thursday. I don't know what it is anymore.
Yeah.
Just all rushed together.
Black weekend? I don't know. Black long weekend?
Black long weekend.
Doesn't sound right.
That's the title of this episode.
Doesn't sound right.
Please don't.
No. Yeah, it doesn't sound right.
It started on Thursday
anyway.
at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fine. Like I went out. It wasn't crazy. Like the lines to like purchase stuff were long, but they didn't like take forever though either. Yeah, it was kind of like a non-eventful
Like
thing.
Friday?
Usually there's craziness, but
Yeah.
no, it wasn't too bad. Picked up some movies, some games.
I was going to get some movies, and I walked into the Alabama Best Buy that I was at and saw that the line to check out was from where the checkout is. It went all the way to the very back of the store, and then went along the very back wall to the other side of the store. And I said, nope. And I put the movies back down and walked out. So I'll just get them on Amazon if I want to watch them. Did you see anything crazy? No, nothing crazy. I saw one thing crazy. I went to the Walmart again in Alabama, and no, it was Target. It was a classier place. It was Target.
Yes.
Target.
Target. I was
Fancy
walking
shop.
through trying to, loot stuff, and there was a kid, I don't know, 10, 11 years old probably. In the, they have that small, it's Target, they don't have a big one, but they have the small sporting goods, like hunting or camping section.
Yeah.
He was juggling hatchets.
Oh.
Oh.
Just
Why?
this kid juggling hatchets.
There-
And I'm like, what?
there you go.
Where are your parents and what is going on? So that was the craziest thing I saw. I saw a guy at Walmart with a shopping cart literally to the brim with socks and washcloth.
Okay. Were they left or right socks or both?
I don't know. I didn't ask him. But I was
Maybe-
like, man, that's a lot of washcloths and socks.
That is
He really
weird.
likes clean feet. He wants to keep
guess.
his feet clean.
But
Yep.
I didn't really get anything. I got a pop socket.
Oh.
Maybe
$5.
Maybe he makes a lot of hand puppets.
Maybe so. Maybe
Makes a
so.
ton of hand puppets. He just uses the washcloths for hair on
He-
top of it.
Or makes dresses out of
and-
the washcloth.
Or a little dress. Ooh, yeah, you can. Yeah, be
Yeah.
nice.
Maybe so. I don't know. But so yeah, I got a pop socket that night, and then I got a couple video games online. My wife got me one as a Christmas present, but I already know what it is. So I got Capcom's
Yeah.
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
So did I.
I know. I'm looking forward to playing you in that one. And then I splurged, and because Chris texted us and said, "Oh, guess what?" I got Injustice 2 on
I also have that
I
one.
on the PS store for $17. I'm looking. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. We can have some fun. And the Cajuns like, I didn't get those.
I didn't get those. But I did get one Black Friday deal, but not on the PlayStation. And I'm kind of frustrated that I didn't, but at the same time, it's like I don't know if you guys were going to get it anyway. So I was like, well, I'll just do this, and maybe later I'll do the other. But it's Destiny Forsaken. It was $20. Oh no, sorry, it was $30. And you don't have. Let's see, you used to have to buy this Legendary Edition. Now you can just buy this one, whatever. So one of my friends that plays on Xbox said, "You're gonna get it? It's only $30." I'm like, man, I got so many other things. But if you're gonna play, then I'll play. And I talked to another guy that has Xbox that to get it as well. So there's 3 of us that got it, and I ended up getting a free $10 coupon thing from Xbox. So I was like, well, it'll only be $20 for me, I guess. So that makes it even better. So yeah,
I
that
just
was all I
can't see
got.
paying $30 for an expansion because it's not like I mean, how much more do you get?
3 expansions.
But really,
you
how
get
much
3
more?
expansions.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
there's a lot of
with
people
the
that still
coupon,
play it.
$20. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But like
Mhm.
originally,
It's $39 right now. It's
yeah,
$40.
$40 for an expansion of a game that costs $60.
Right. Oh, it's their model. It's ridiculous. I've fallen victim to it twice now, and I mean I love the game, so it's hard for me to not do it. But it's still, you just look back, you're just like, oh, that's so stupid. Why am I spending so much on this game? But it just plays really well. I don't know, but I'm not sure how I'm going to fit all that in though, with Red Dead Redemption and Fallout, and I guess I'm going to get Capcom versus whatever. I should have gotten that one because that was the one I really wanted, and I didn't know you all were both getting it. Jeez.
Well, I didn't know I was going
I
to
didn't
get
know
it.
either of you were getting it.
I didn't know I was going to get it, and I said, "Oh man,
I think
Chris."
I texted.
Chris sent me this, and I was like, "Oh, I want to get this." And Jennifer was like, "Where's it on Best Buy?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's right here." She goes, she's like, "Click, click, click, click." She goes, "Okay."
Christmas is done.
I'm like, "All right, hey, Christmas." So it's sitting in there in a package from Amazon. I could just open it up, or no, Best Buy. I mean, I could just open it up and play it.
Do it now.
Yeah, just right now. Just like
Also, yesterday, the new stuff for Star Wars Battlefront came out. So there's
I saw there was an update.
Like open one and a new map and stuff.
I also picked up Dragon Ball Fighters, and that's fun. I like a good Dragon Ball game.
I mean, who doesn't?
It's a nice.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? I mean, really. I'm the only one that's going to get that. I don't think you guys are going to get that. But our friend Jared said he's going to get it, but he said he's going to get it for the Switch.
Switch.
I was like, oh, I can't play it then. Okay. No, darn. It's still a fun game. Like it's a button masher. It's definitely a button masher, and I like a good button masher every now and then.
Well, who doesn't like a good button masher?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, hey! Out of the episode.
That's what the.
Who doesn't like a good button masher?
I just heard butt masher.
That's what I said.
Butt masher. Like the thigh master?
Yeah, it's a new
butt masher.
Yeah, it's a new exercise device.
I don't know what else you would have meant. So.
Yeah, so that was my Black Friday. Not very eventful.
I did go hunting. I didn't think I was going to go, and
did you go?
I did.
Oh, after the other time?
Duck hunting. I went duck hunting.
Oh, I thought you said
2
you
times.
went, but you didn't actually hunt.
I didn't hunt. I did look in the sky. So here's what happened. I'm going.
That dog don't hunt.
I'm going into Wednesday morning, waking up, and I'm like, I'm just gonna not go hunting because I don't want to spend the money and I want to sleep. Mm-hmm. And I get a call from my wife, said, our son wants to go hunting, so you're going to go hunting. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I guess I'll do that, and that'll be fun. So he got up at 4:45 with me, and he rolled right out of bed. But didn't fight it at all. He was all in, and we got his gear on. We got out there and got up in the blind, and we're ready to go. And he's got his earmuffs on, and I'm got my gun ready, and one of my nephews, his gun decides not to work. So I was like, I just handed him mine. I said, I'm not going to be able to really shoot anything from where I'm sitting, so why don't you take mine? So the rest of the like 3 or 4 hours, whatever it was, we were out there. Wow. Like 6 till 9:30. It's ridiculous. Well, it's not. It's normal, I guess, but it just seemed like really long. And I'm just sitting there with him, and after about an hour and a half, he was ready to go. And fortunately, he didn't mind though. He's like, he kept pulling my sleeve to look at my watch. He's like, "What time is it? Is it time to go?" I'm like, if we're getting up, you'll know it's time to go. It's policing. You don't have to wonder if it's time to go. You're gonna know. And he didn't like that, but so then we went Friday morning as well. He wanted to go again, and this time we had another gun. Actually, the kid that the gun didn't work the last time, he slept in. So I had a gun this time, and Charlie lasted a little bit longer. One of his cousins that had never been, that's older, it's a girl. She went, and they sat there and looked at phones. Like, I let him use my phone this time. I was like, okay, I'm gonna let him play. I've got this game he plays on my phone. I was like, he can do that. That'll last longer. Sure enough, he lasted longer. We left about the same time, and everybody was happy.
Here's Duck Hunt on my phone. Play it.
Yeah, this is fun. It was weird because sometimes we'll go and we'll get out there at 6 o'clock, set everything up, and we'll be done by 7 or 7:30, and it's ridiculous, like so quick. This year has been way different, and we didn't hardly shoot any ducks, so that was frustrating. But I don't know which is worse, getting out there and doing all that and just to go back home or back to the clubhouse, or actually sit out there for 3 hours not shooting anything. So I don't know, but it's fun. I mean, especially if you get to shoot stuff. But I'm glad he had the experience. I wouldn't have told him no, but it's like, okay, spend this money for this license.
I would have told him no. 4:30. Nope.
He's a trooper, that's for sure.
I'd be like, we could go duck hunting at 4:30 in the morning, or at noon. I will take you to the store. You can buy whatever you want.
No, it wasn't that. It's fun. It was fun to get him up and going and all that.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. There's a boat ride part of it where you're going real fast, and it's like Dumb and Dumber where snot's going on in your face, and it's real cold. And it's pitch black. You don't see anything except for this. You've got this light that's somebody shining to see through all this stuff to ride through. But that's the fun part of it. One of the fun parts, I guess, is riding these 2 different boats that you ride to go out to the area where you're hunting. But yeah, it was disappointing that it didn't have a better hunt to enjoy. But yeah, he wanted to go every day. So
there we go.
He's all in.
Glad to have fun.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah.
So we left Alabama and drove to Tennessee. So like our total trip was like 16 hours or something like that. Oh man. We got to one point. We got to past Knoxville. Yeah, to the Pigeon Forge area, and we had to stop because my wife had to teach a class. I didn't know this.
To people on the road?
No, like I didn't know that she had to teach an online class.
Gather round.
The day that we were leaving, she didn't tell
Country folk.
what time she had to be here, so we had to stop. And there's a big Bass Pro Shop there, so I took the kids into there, which it was a perfect spot because they had like Santa's Village and they had all this stuff set up. So he shot bow and arrows and stuff at ducks.
Nice. There you go.
They weren't real ducks, but
no.
And looked at the fish and everything. So anyway, we got here, and my son's birthday is actually today. He's 4 years old today.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
He's probably still up right now.
Get him a job now.
Yeah.
Put him to work. Old enough to work.
Oh no.
In some countries, yes. But.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we
Like living.
We didn't have time to get presents, so we had to go out last night to get presents. Because he'll never tell us what he wants, because he's 4 years old. So, but we went out, my wife and I, after we got the kids to bed, and they stayed with my parents. So we just didn't leave them at the house.
That'll be fine.
We're at the grandparents' house. So we went out and we're like, let's get something to eat. And see, in Houston, you could just go, if you wanted to go get something to eat at 2 in the morning, like there's something open.
Mm-hmm.
Everything closes here at 10 o'clock.
This is true. And you know what's funny about that is we had some guys from work out there this week, and they were like, man, we got done at like 9 o'clock and nothing was open. What's up with that? I was like, I guess I never thought about it. I mean,
I
we used
know,
to go to Taco Bell.
like we were
going
gonna go see a movie, like a late
Yeah.
night movie, and the late night movie was at 7:45.
What?
That was the last movie. And we're just like, what? Well, we're not
But
going
that
to a
doesn't make
movie.
sense. Though.
Theater.
You're talking about where you're at right now, right?
Yeah.
It's a college town. Like,
Yeah.
The last
I
movie
worked
showing
the movie
was like
theater.
8:00. Now the weekends, I looked ahead. Days Friday and Saturday they have a 10:00 movie.
Ooh.
Is it the Carmike?
Yes, Carmike. It's turned into an
Did
old
you check
people's
reel to
town.
reel?
Yes.
Because I worked at both those theaters.
Well, they've
and, like,
changed.
I would be there till like 1 in the morning
They
working.
have changed. They have late night movies on the weekend, but during the week, no deal. And then also all the
Man,
food
those workers
places
got it easy.
were closed. And
That's
then
weird.
we finally found Smoky Bones, which was open till
Yeah.
2
Oh
a.m.
yeah. Uh-huh.
The
Nice.
only place in Johnson City to be open.
Random.
It
Did you get some
open,
donuts?
Open till 2. Yes. We got this. Let me tell you. We went there. We walked in and there was like 4 people in there. And when we walk in, there was 2 people, like waitresses up front at the whatever
The hostess
stand. And you hear them talking. Whose turn is it? Is it your turn or my turn? And they're like, it's your turn. And she's like, great. So it's like, hey, how are you doing? Then she get all happy. She was one of those waitresses that talks to you. She talked to us the whole time. Told us all about her septic tank backing up. And all. I'm just like,
Great.
I don't know.
Oh, that's.
She was really nice. She was really nice. We got this. They had this meat platter thing. That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
And Jennifer's like, I want that because we were really hungry. I'm like, all right. And it comes out on a grill. It's like a legit grill with charcoal in the middle, like in the bottom, to keep your food warm.
That's new.
So
Yeah.
none of your meat gets cold.
Interesting.
So we had ribs, and chicken, and steak, and chicken wings, and
get it.
Oh, it was good. Then we had those donuts. Oh, that bag of donuts.
Bag of donuts, man.
Oh, the donuts are
We used to be
good.
there. I think we had one here in Memphis or something, maybe. I don't know. I've been there for
Oh,
Go there on my birthday and get some ribs.
so I'm like, I may be visiting this place again before I leave. It was good food. But yeah, it was so funny. Everything closed. It's like the whole city just shuts down at 10 p.m. You're waiting for like the curfew alarm to go off or something.
Please
Young
return
people
to your
moved
home.
away.
Yeah, but then after that we went to Walmart to get presents because it was the only thing open. I got him some of that kinetic. It's not kinetic sand, but it's the same.
Kinetic rocks.
Kinetic rocks, yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
this stuff gets everywhere. It's really neat, but it gets everywhere.
Yeah, he'll have fun with it here at the grandparents'
Get-
house.
Get some kind of
There you
Rubbermaid
go.
thing, like those shallow Rubbermaid
Yeah.
things, and let him play with it in there, and then you're all set. Yeah, and it'll still get everywhere. But
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah.
And we got him a magnifying
Put 'em in a
glass
hazmat
because
suit.
he wants to play like he's a detective. So
Nice.
that's
Or
cool.
burn ants. He wants to
Or
burn ants. That's what he
Start fires.
And that brings us to today. We went
Thanks
to
for listening.
Chuck E. Cheese today. That was always a blast.
Cheese.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Have you been to
Yeah.
Pal's at all since you've been there?
Not yet, but it's on my list.
Big
Oh,
pal,
you need to go to
cheese.
Pal's.
Oh, yeah, it's on my
French
list.
fries and a sweet tea.
Always,
I've only been here a
peach
couple
always
of
get
days.
the hot dog. I always get the hot dog. I used to get it with cheese. Now I can't have cheese, but I get the hot dog and large fry. Their fries are ridiculous.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
Frenchy fries.
Frenchy fries. Yeah.
So Pal's, if you don't know what
Fries.
Pal's is just like a drive-through fast food place. That's all it is. You can't go inside. It's just drive-through. And the building has a giant hamburger, giant hot dog, giant drink on it, maybe?
Probably.
Yeah, fries. I think.
Giant fries or something on the front of it. Like giant.
Giant.
And it's colored. It's like a weird greenish color building.
Aqua.
Seafoam green. But they have a new one in town that I drove past, and it's like
Oh.
tan. It's
What?
like ugly, and they had to
What?
fight. They had to fight with the city to be able to put up their giant food, and they had to paint it tan. They weren't
there's-
allowed to paint it seafoam green.
Are there sensors on the giant food? Do you remember that rumor that you couldn't go to get your picture taken on the food because there were
Oh.
sensors on there? I don't think that's true.
I gotta go test that out now.
Yeah.
I gotta go climb on the giant food. That's what we're doing, Chris, when you're here.
All right.
Climb on the
I'll
giant
get my
food.
grappling hook.
Oh man.
Sudden service flash.
Well, he loved his birthday. We made him a Mickey Mouse cake. He loved that. He wanted to eat the mouth.
Okay.
We said, "What part of the cake do you want?" He said, "The mouth." Actually, he said the red part.
It was more the color, not the actual
Yeah.
thing that he was after. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, we got. We'll get to actually geek stuff
His
in a
soul.
second.
I want to eat his soul.
I may put the videos up. I thought I was gonna play a joke on my mom because she has this big snow village, like the fancy snow village that I don't know where you buy the things. It's got like houses
Hallmark
and churches and stuff. Well, Walmart has. It's not the official snow village at Walmart. It's the Walmart brand, but they have a Walmart. It's like a snow village Walmart.
Cold village.
Yeah, it's an actual Walmart. So
Holiday.
I was like, I'm gonna buy this and I'm gonna just put it in her snow village and not tell her. So I bought it and I put it right in the middle.
Nice.
Walmart had taken over the snow village. And I thought, she's going to hate this. And I also got this little outhouse Santa Claus that goes with their Walmart village. It's an outhouse with Santa in it, sitting on the toilet with his pants around his ankles.
Seems like a Walmart village. Yep.
Very high class.
Sounds like a gas station.
The funny thing is, when I bought that, I looked to my left and there was an actual guy with his pants around his ankles in Walmart. So
he was the model for the...
Did you say, "Oh no, the belts are over that way"? Buddy.
Yeah.
You have to go.
Anyways, I did see a bearded lady at Walmart the other night. It was strange. So I mixed, put the thing in, and I put the outhouse in another section. First, she saw the outhouse. She's like, "Ow, who did this?" So I was like, "Oh, she's really gonna go off on the Walmart because it's like right in the middle of her display." And she saw the Walmart, and she was like, "Oh, cool! I got a Walmart now in my village." And she's like all happy about it. Like, you ruined the whole joke. And then she was like, "Oh, look, you put baby Jesus next to the Walmart." It's just like, so I'm like, you don't have to keep that up. It's just a joke. And she's like, "I like it. I'm going to keep it up right there in the middle." And I was like, all right.
Thanks for Walmart.
Hey, it's a big part of Christmas for a lot of people.
Yeah, so she has a Walmart.
Just think if you got her a Target, man.
I know.
That would be
fancy. Anyways, so some late breaking news. It just popped up a while ago. Yeah. Switching categories here. Netflix has officially canceled Daredevil. Is anyone surprised?
I'm shocked. So shocked.
No,
Not really.
So they're canceling all of those.
I'm pretty well.
Yeah.
They already had Jessica Jones and Punisher in production, so they're going to do that. Then I'm sure once those come out, they'll cancel those too.
Yeah, they'll be gone too.
But is it because of the new Disney?
It's got to be.
And then they're like, "Oh, we're going to bring it back. It's going to be better."
I don't think they'll bring it back.
The third season of Daredevil did great. I mean, I think they did really good for him. It was a good third season, I thought. So I thought surely, maybe they'll keep that one, but no.
Yeah.
So they're gonna. It may not be those actors or anything, but
well, they said they're not going to do any rated R stuff on the Disney thing. So they would have to, if they brought it back, it would have to be completely different.
They're just trying to detach from Netflix. And, I don't know.
Well, do their own.
But they're bringing something in its place, I guess, and on Netflix, a live action
Lion King. No, that's
something different. Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah,
that's in Daredevil's place.
That could be. That could be
you
good
get
or
rid of
bad.
one thing and bring back another, or bring in another.
I'm not familiar with the Cowboys and the Bebops.
Cowboy Bebop is an anime. I watched it. It's an older series. Probably back like even before we were in high school. I
The
think
late 90s.
when it first came out. Okay, it was late. Oh, really? It was that.
That's
okay.
what I
Seems
thought
like it's older than
read.
that.
It was 98, 99. But I could be wrong.
Oh, well, I think it's. No, it seems like it's older than that.
I
I
could
don't
be
know.
wrong.
I don't know. I could.
You're wrong.
I probably am. I'm
Everyone's
usually
wrong.
Google's
right?
wrong.
That's what I'm here for. Right? Let's see.
Yeah, it takes place. I mean, it's like in a futuristic kind of time, whatever, where people colonize space, and the characters are kind of like bounty hunters in space. They're basically space cowboys, and the bebop part is like it's very like the music and everything, like bebop and all that. It's really good music. Actually, just have the soundtrack. I like the music. They did a movie, like a feature. It was animated as well. That was good. Netflix has taken a few of like anime properties and made them live action. They did Death Note, which was pretty good. Like I never watched the anime with that. I tried to, and I just got bored. But the the live action one, I think I did pretty good with. But they did Full Metal Alchemist, which I still haven't gotten through. I tried to watch it, but I just couldn't get through it. The Bleach one I thought was pretty good.
You had to read it though, right?
So, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to read
gotta
this
read.
one because I won't watch it.
Probably.
Yeah.
You'll probably read this.
Just so you know,
'Cause it'll
Catron
be-
was right. It's 1998 was
Oh,
the
really?
original release date.
When it came to the U.S. or
It might have been when it was on
It
Adult
says
Swim.
is
I don't
a Cowboy Bebop, but then it has the Japanese name. Is a 1998 Japanese anime television series animated by Sunrise, featuring a production team led by director that name.
Huh. Cool. Seems like it's older than that. Yeah, we're just getting old. and I just
Original
can't-
run 97, 98.
Okay, well, see, there you go. 97. That makes more sense.
What? Doofus.
Which
That
they're
was,
also
but
doing-
that's not the TV. That's the manga or however you say it.
I think you said it right the first.
Yeah,
Right?
manga.
Manga?
I don't know.
Yeah, manga.
What kind of geeks are we?
But the TV
jeez.
Tokyo broadcast was April 3rd, 1998.
Okay, that makes sense. April.
Okay. Well, April makes more
Okay.
sense. If Patron had said that,
Alright.
I would have believed
So Netflix is also doing Avatar, which we talked about before. I think the Last Airbender. That's
Yeah.
other anime, but they're also taking a non-anime thing and making it into anime. Well, I don't know. I'm sorry, Netflix is not doing this. There's going to be a Blade Runner show that's going to come on Adult Swim. That's going to be an anime.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that seems like it could do well
Yeah.
with that. I think that'll hit the right audience if they do it right.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And then there are some other animated versions of films that are going to be coming out of several classic books by Roald. I'm going to butcher this.
Roald Dahl.
Thank you.
Roald
Including
Dahl.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which is I think it's going to be that could be good.
Yeah,
the
that could be
BFG,
cool.
which I'm like, well, wasn't that already animated? But and Matilda, and then what? No, Danny, the champion of the world? Question mark.
I don't know that one.
I don't know what that is. And then Ultraman. What is Ultraman? That's
Ultraman was. It
That's
was like
or no, I'm sorry. That's something different.
Ultraman was an old Japanese show. I think it was Japan. It was like Power Rangers.
Yeah. Okay.
If you saw the character, you'd probably kind of recognize it because like Voltron and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
it kind of leaked over to the US a little bit. But I had a friend at work who watched it as a kid, loved it, and and we were just talking about the day before, and then the next day they said they were making this one. I'm like, oh, well, that's a coincidence.
What about Gundam?
Yeah, I never really watched it. Gundam.
They do anything with Gundam?
They still make cartoons. Like they still make anime.
Nice. Wow.
Like every year, like that seems like they got a new one or something.
Music
coming
Jar
up.
Binks.
What? Not Gungan.
I know.
Not Gungan. Gundam.
Music got a new show on the Netflix.
The huge robot.
Disney service. I can't talk. I'm a drunk Gungan. Didn't want me, so I'm on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. There's your rundown.
So that's what Netflix got in exchange for the.
Man, we're blowing up on Twitter right now.
Cave
What in the
and Jar
world?
Jar.
Got a whole conversation going on Twitter. Check out our Twitter at I Am Geek Show. We were talking about the Daredevil being canceled, and all kinds of people are posting about it. Somehow it has evolved into Chuck, the TV show Chuck, and how someone is sad. Tyler Dean is sad that it's not on Netflix anymore, but it's on Amazon Prime. But that it's the worst ending of any TV show ever. So there we go.
It was kind of.
We're talking about Chuck on Twitter tonight. Check it out.
Perfect.
Blowing up.
Blowing up. 2 people.
It's 12 comments. Come on. I had 12. That's big for us on Twitter.
There you go.
Oh, and another announcement that came out today. Everyone was excited about this. Hugh Jackman was going to go on the Today Show and announce like a huge, big thing that he was really excited about.
What could it be?
Oh, more Wolverine?
Wolverine?
Or it's something with the Avengers? Is he doing something with Marvel? Is something happening?
Oh.
No, he's going on a road tour.
Great.
He's going to sing.
Oh, good.
Like a big
Like,
letdown.
I mean, I like Hugh Jackman, and I think my wife actually wants to go see him perform.
Of course she does.
And I wouldn't necessarily mind either. But
Of course you wouldn't.
He built it up so much, and it's just like, no, you can't do that. Not since you've been in comic book movies. Everybody's gonna think you're doing something like that.
Basically, they're not doing like a stage show of the Greatest Showman. It's just him singing the songs from it, right?
It's that and like Les Mis and some like theater shows he's been in. It's basically like a one-man show type thing.
Time's rough for him or something?
Yeah, I'm like, why? Now, if he does it dressed as Wolverine, well, maybe.
That'd be awesome.
I still haven't seen The Greatest Showman. Yes, I know.
I haven't either.
It's good.
I want to see
good.
it. I
I
haven't
like it.
seen it.
Yeah, I'd like
And I'm not a musical person. I don't really care for musicals that much, but
Yeah, you don't.
I actually like Greatest
You're
Showman.
weird.
Yeah, it's not.
I haven't. There's a bunch. I want to go see Wreck-It Ralph 2. I want to go see Fantastic Beasts 2. But I haven't got a chance to go. Of course, when movies end at 7:00 here, when are you gonna go? Wait till the kids go to bed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in bed then. But yeah, so there's a lot. I was noticing there's a lot of movies coming out over the Christmas season.
New Star Wars?
No,
Spider-Man one.
Spider-Man
Spider-Verse,
one.
Into the Spider-
The Spider-Verse?
Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse, I think is
Yeah.
the subtitle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman. We're gonna see that
With me?
in like a couple weeks.
Oh.
No. A couple weeks. Our HOA will do free movies for us every now and then,
Oh, wow.
and so we're gonna go see Aquaman.
Fine. See it by myself.
Oh. Well, if you live stream it, I can watch it with you.
Oh,
There you go.
They get arrested.
Oh, well, yeah.
What'd you go
There's
to jail
that.
for?
Eh.
I just wanted my buddy to watch Aquaman with me.
He paid.
He paid me.
We paid for 2 tickets. I put the camera in the seat beside me.
See, that's all. We were just facing.
Got some books and leaned it up there. It's fine.
Oh man. Well, I know this has been a very random episode, but it's been fun.
Isn't it? That's what we do.
Yeah.
Has it?
Has
really?
it? Oh, has it been?
No, isn't that what we do? Isn't that like the last 3 episodes?
We'll get some guests back on here soon.
That's all right. That's what people listen. That's what they want to hear is random.
Yeah, we'll get more guests on.
Yeah.
It's the Christmas season, holiday season, so it's
Holiday
it's
season.
hard.
So whoop-de-doo.
Hard to get people booked and stuff. Is that the right word? I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll get more on here, but let us know what you guys want to hear about. One of our listeners, he said that he was listening. I think it was Andy. He was listening to last week's episode while he was raking the leaves, and he said he was laughing out loud, and his neighbors were looking at him because he had earphones in. His neighbors looking at him like, "Why is this guy raking leaves laughing out loud?" These leaves.
I love raking.
Thanks for laughing.
Listen to I'm Geek. We make leaves funny.
That's why we do it. We just want to put a smile on your face, make you laugh out loud, make you giggle a little. I don't know. We have fun. Hope you guys have fun too. But I mean, we're about at an hour, so I gotta go check on my son, see if he's still eating pizza in the middle of the night. It's his birthday. I guess he could do that.
Do what he
it's
wants
birthday.
to.
Yeah.
Eat till he pops.
No.
Oh, then he's throwing up all night. Right?
Yeah.
Does that?
Oh.
Pooping everywhere.
Oh man, no.
Do it.
Yeah. But the bunny gets the pancakes. I'm looking forward to seeing that scene. I've heard mixed reviews on Wreck-It Ralph, so we'll see. We should see. But I think it'll be funny. I've heard mixed reviews on Fantastic Beasts too.
Yeah.
Hey, if anybody is in the Bartlett area this weekend, which I doubt. Bartlett, Tennessee. We have the Bartlett, Tennessee Parade, which I will be involved in.
Oh, and I am Geek Float. Yes.
Are you leading it?
We've made
it.
No.
Are you the master of the parade?
No.
Can you wear an I Am Geek t-shirt?
No.
Oh, come on.
I can't. I'm part of a float for our elementary school that my son goes to. We're doing a Buddy the Elf themed float, and we're all dressing up as elves.
Bud of the Elf.
I have an elf shirt that it's coming in tomorrow that I'm wearing.
Can you write I Am Geek on it?
I can.
.com? IamGeekShow.com.
Instead of throwing candies out, I can throw buttons out.
Yeah. I got hit in the high with a button.
Those buttons that we got. Thanks. Shout out to
stuck in my cornea.
Sticker Mule.
Those Sticker Mule buttons. They were great, except they don't stay on too great.
Shout out to Sticker Mule. Your product stinks.
They look great,
but we love you.
The pen just it wouldn't stay in the little
Mine
flask.
Stays in.
Well, maybe I got like 20 bad ones. I guess I don't know. Like I had different ones and they all did it, but maybe so. Maybe
I don't know. Maybe the one that I have.
Yeah, you had the one good one. I even tried to like bend it so it would make it stronger and all that.
That's why if you bend it, it makes it weaker. Everybody knows
that.
No.
Yep, bend the button.
Yeah, you bend the button, it makes it weaker. It's common knowledge.
That's an old saying. That's an old saying. It's like olden times.
It's from Kentucky.
Yeah, the blue people.
We're horrible.
They make buttons.
You can like take our T-shirt and just like randomly hold it up at certain points in the parade.
Yeah, good.
You got to promote. It's all about promoting. Think of all these people that's going to see you on this float and they'll be like, "Look at that guy! I am geek. What's that? I got to go check that out."
I'll have to Google that. Oh, what are these other weird podcasts and things that are I Am Geek.
I bet that guy's the funny guy on there.
He's got to be the funny one.
Oh
True.
man.
Story.
You should have got the duck hunting people to
That's not-
sponsor us. I Am Geek, sponsored by
People who hunt
Duck
ducks.
Duck
Duck
Calls.
Hunt, sponsored by I Am Geek.
Yeah.
Oh.
We could
We don't have
sponsor the
anybody
ducks.
sponsor anybody.
If you want to
the
sponsor I
ducks
Am
or the
Geek,
hunters.
send us an email. IamGeekShow at
If you're
gmail.com.
interested in hearing your commercial, your product advertised on our show, heard by 50 or so people weekly.
Years.
Depends on the week. Sometimes it's like 800 people. Sometimes
Well.
it's 50 people. You never know.
Sometimes it's 2.
No, it's never that.
We average pretty good now.
Yeah, we average.
Yeah, we do.
For us.
50.
Average around 50.
What would be like? Okay, last thing, and then we'll go. If you could choose anybody to sponsor us, who would you choose?
ThinkGeek.com.
Oh, he had it in his back
Oh,
pocket
that's a good
waiting.
one.
Oh, I've been thinking about it.
You've been
That's a
thinking
good
about
one.
the Think Geek.
I think
We'll make it happen.
I like that.
You can be an affiliate or have an affiliate link on your website, and people can click the link through your website, and you get if they buy something, then you get a kickback. But I bet they don't do advertisements like outside of. I don't know. Maybe they do. I don't know.
Well,
Who knows? We
Be
could be the
honest.
ones. It's perfect for I Am Geek, right? It's like a
Yeah.
Think Geek.
I'm Geek.
Yeah.
Chris?
He had a really good one. I don't know. Toys R Us, maybe?
The Canadian Toys R Us. You know, the Canadian Toys R Us, which is still in business, is advertising to the United States. Hey, if you want toys from Toys R Us, we have a special shipping thing for you guys in the United States. Buy toys, we'll ship them to you.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, so the Canadian Toys R Us sponsoring I Am Geek.
Oh, hey there.
Yeah.
Hey there, you want some toys? Come
Hey
on up.
there, you hoser.
You hosers. Hey there, hoser. Come on up. Get some toys, Derry. Get some toys in the state of bacon. Maple syrup.
So, did they actually say hoser up there, or was that just in that movie, Strange Brew? Do you know?
I don't know.
I'm sure
I hope
somebody
they
says
do.
it.
I hope they do. Some
I
of these
know.
hosers.
You
Hey,
hoser.
what are you doing? Or is
Google it.
it just like, hey, Dave's not here, man. Who are the two? Who are those two comedians? That it wasn't. It
Rick
wasn't
Moranis,
Saturday Night Live.
They were
Yeah, it was Rick Moranis.
oh gosh, something CTV. It's not CCTV.
No.
Yeah,
It
it
had
was
John Candy.
right. It was
SCTV?
SCTV.
CTV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pre Kids in the Hall.
There's, but I've been listening to some Christmas music now because it's time. And on a station in the car, they played. It's like a Spotify thing, and it plays random stuff. And it had a Christmas song from them. And it was 12 Days of Christmas. they didn't get through the whole 12. And like the first thing is like, on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a beer.
A beer.
A beer.
Now we're offending the whole country.
It's a
Well,
song. They did it.
I know.
They
They're
did.
Canadians. They did it.
They made fun of themselves.
They made fun of
Yeah.
themselves. Okay,
We
so
make fun of ourselves all the time.
I have. You want to know who my sponsor would be?
Yes.
Oh, thanks for asking.
What would your sponsor be, Ryan?
No.
The world wants to know.
The late '90s citrus flavored
I believe-
drink Surge by Coca-Cola.
Surge.
I'm Geek, sponsored by
Feel the
Surge.
Surge.
That's what I would pick.
Not Canadian Mist.
The weird green.
Drink the surge. Feel
Liquid.
the surge later.
Oh yeah, Chris, you guys found Canadian or clearly Canadian drink in the
Oh,
wild.
yeah, clearly, not Canadian Mist. That's something. Clearly Canadian.
Canadian mist. Oh yeah, you found a Canadian mist.
Yeah, that's something completely different. Yeah, you guys found clearly Canadian. They can sponsor us. You found it at World Market.
Oh yeah. World Market.
I
Yep.
said,
They had
man, I would
ton
love
of-
some of that. And you guys said, well, go get you some. I'm like, I can't. I'm in Tennessee. And you're like, sucks for you. And I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
thanks.
Oh.
I'm calling you out right here.
I have one in Kingsport.
I
in
can't.
Kingsport.
That's far away.
Not that far. You don't have to walk there.
What flavors did they have?
I don't know. What's your favorite?
Berry or whatever.
If I tell you what my favorite is, you're going to say, they didn't have that one.
Oh, no.
I know how you work.
No. What
I
was
like
your
them
favorite?
all
What's your
but one flavor.
favorite? Okay, well, which do you
one?
don't like?
If I tell you that one, you're going to say, well, that's all it had.
No. What's that?
I will say,
I'm
my
curious.
favorite is probably the mountain blackberry.
Okay,
And then I like the strawberry. But that was like, I don't know if they do that anymore.
Yeah.
And then there's one I don't like.
No, what's the one you don't like?
I'm not telling you. Cherry.
Why not?
I don't like the cherry.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sure. Oh, that's all they had.
Yeah. There it goes. In the picture, though, it didn't look like cherry. It looked like some orange or something. I was just curious what flavor you found.
Like peach ones.
Peach?
Oh, peach, man. Yeah, that was good. I like the peach.
So, if a little elf brings me some clearly Canadian to
Man.
the city in their front trunk of their Tesla, I'm just saying.
When I was in high school,
Saying.
I used to take a clearly Canadian to school in my lunch, and I thought I was so cool because I had my brown paper bag with my lunch, and I would put in the bottle in the bag and wrap it up, and I'm like, oh, I've got a bottle in the bag.
I backed their
Brown bag
Kickstarter.
in it.
They had a Kickstarter type thing to bring it back, and I backed it.
Yeah.
And I, after forever, finally got my case of clear Canadian, and like 2 bottles were broken. And I opened up the box, and it was like just mold and nasty. And I'm like, I'm still drinking it. I don't care.
I don't care.
So I washed off the rest of the bottles, and they said, "Oh, we're sorry that 2 of them got broken. We'll send you a voucher, so when it comes in stores, you can buy it, or you can get your free thing." And I'm like, "Oh, that's great, but I know that will never happen." And I never got my voucher. So Clear Canadian, if you're out there, I want that voucher.
And you can sponsor us.
Yeah, you can sponsor us. We will promote you all across this country of ours.
Oh yeah.
What about Dr. Enough? You're in the town.
I never really liked it. Dr. Enough just tastes like you're just drinking a bottle of rocks to me.
I had some recently. Somebody brought me some to our office because we have an office in Johnson City, and I said, "Bring me some Dr. Enough," and it tasted different than I remember. It tasted more like a Sprite or not really a ginger ale, but it was different. Like it didn't taste like vitamins like it used to to me. Like like it used to have that vitamin taste to it.
It tastes like rocks.
Yeah. But it doesn't taste as much like that anymore. I was kind of disappointed because I was hoping for that rocky taste.
I got
Rocky.
Just speaking of taste stuff, like we went to Mod Pizza, and I can't have cheese, but they have a dairy-free cheese there. And I was like, I want the Caspian, like the barbecue.
I don't know.
But no cheese. I want the dairy-free cheese on it. And she's like, okay, so just that one. So cheese on the other ones. It's like, yeah, cheese on the other ones. Just this one, just dairy-free. And they make it. I come home and I open the box. I was like, there's like bits of green in my pizza. It's like, is that mold? I was like, I kind of taste a little bit of it. It's like, it tastes earthy. I was like, what is this? And I took it back. I was like, there's like bits of green in this or something. He was like, oh, that's the gorgonzola. I'm like, gorgonzola? Like, no. It's supposed to have dairy-free cheese on it. And she was like standing behind. She's like, "Oh, I asked you if you wanted the gorgonzola on it, and you said yes." I was like, "Why would I ask for dairy-free cheese if I could eat the cheese?" Like, I was just like, "Oh, it doesn't make any sense." They refixed it, whatever. But.
My Pizza, not a sponsor.
My Pizza, not a sponsor.
Lost Pizza is good though. You can sponsor us too.
It is good. It was good. I like my pizza. It was just that one time. It was like I didn't know what it was.
Anyways,
It tastes earthy.
earthy.
Oh,
Oh man. Well, next week will be December. We'll be into December. So
wow. So how that works?
Yeah, that's interesting.
So
Learn something every day.
I don't know what Christmas stuff we'll be doing, but
Sledding?
I mean on the podcast.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we'll be sledding on the. We could.
Okay.
Good.
Hi, everybody.
Hi from the hill.
I have an idea, and you can tell us on our Twitter, I Am Geek Show, or on our Facebook, I Am Group, that Chris and I have basically seen every movie ever made.
Yep.
Katrin has not seen every movie ever made, which is understandable. It's fine.
It's understandable. Is there something wrong with it?
No, I'm just saying there's a lot of movies.
Understandably, he's missing an eyeball. You know.
No, I'm just saying there's a lot of movies, and
Mm-hmm.
people choose to use their time differently.
Yes.
That's how it is. So I'm thinking we find a movie, an older movie, that Katrin hasn't seen, and just let him experience it for the first time, on the podcast. And we talk through it. You guys can watch it along with us. I mean, we won't be watching the whole movie on the podcast, but you can watch it, and then we can all discuss it, and just see where it goes. Let it organically open up like a flower.
You know what'll happen though is I'll probably fall asleep though.
Hey,
That's the biggest problem I have with movies. Now, it wasn't always that way, but sometime in college, I started falling asleep during movies. I've seen plenty of movies as a kid, so don't get it wrong here. I've seen plenty of movies, plenty of good movies, but somewhere in college, I just kind of stopped because I started falling asleep, and I was like, I don't want to waste my money anymore. And then I don't ever want to rent anything if I can't go grab the box and look at the box and put it back on the. Go to Blockbuster.
Well, we'll see what movie we can wrangle up. I don't know what movie we should do.
Mm-hmm. No, either.
It's gonna be good though. Anyways, all right. Well, this has been episode 82. If you've listened this long,
wow,
thank you so much. We appreciate it. We hope you put a smile on your face, and we'll catch you next time on I Am Geek. Say goodbye, guys.
Fa la 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 bye.
Yeah, what he said.
Bye.